EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return, it's Tracy. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scattergood. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Dart. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
4th down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's got a man downfield. field. It's Mims. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive, and even 30 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Captain. Over 6. Away.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal. Nix gonna throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is hard. And that will give them some space. Moving it all the way past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Giants first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Left side, it's complete. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
the gun. Here comes Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboot. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be caught. And he will have the first down, almost a touchdown, out of bounds, just short of the pylon. So they roll the dice on fourth down and are rewarded with first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Giants. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Olay, olay, olay. One more second. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Captain, 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 captain.
Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
In motion comes Beckham. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he's going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag down. And this is all going to be erased. Neighbors in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Allen getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
In motion comes Beckham. Dart going to throw here on second down. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Neighbors in motion. On 2nd down, Dart. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup.
And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, Giants.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. The Giants move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Ready. Olay. Captain.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Throw here down the field. His fall, incomplete. Pat Bryant, the target there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up.
Okay, break.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, check that.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1-yard gain. First down, New York.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That's caught left side by Bellinger. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Broncos' 6-yard line.
Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run once more, that's Harvin. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Okay, great. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Throwing is Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks...
Oh, big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point, up and good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 89 yards. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Whoa. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, and just puts a little too much in front.
That one good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
from the 43. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain. Olay.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hold on, set. Olay. Ready.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First down.
You're watching the NFL
First and 10
on
at the
EA
50-yard
Sports.
line.
Ready up. 69.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 39 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
New York.
Slayton is the man in motion. On 1st down, Dart. He'll get this out to the left flat.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 11-yard line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Ole.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down. Nix. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd down. 3 to go. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito, in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Olay. Oh, my son. Go, ready. Captain. Olay.
Throw it. Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Bombers. Ready. Olay.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Neighbors in motion. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. Broncos back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Play fake. Here's Dart. Open man downfield. OBJ. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Slayton is the man in motion. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Giants. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football